With members hailing from as far away as California, Birmingham and the East End of London, Bugblot are a four-piece band who have a new single out on Naked Brain Records. Welcome to the wild and wacky world of Bugblot.
We known each other for a while.
Yeah.
And we ended up hanging out at some dirty studio. Getting people down, like.
I first spotted Carl in an Ilford disco, and I saw him dance, and I just thought he'd make a good frontman. As it turned out, he didn't. But it's we're just carrying on from there with Paul sitting over there and Nick, and for about a year and a half or whatever, we're just lying up, isn't it?
But yeah, something like that.
Between you though, you played in other bands previously. Would you like to tell people who you played with before?
I don't know if anyone's ever heard Tupelo Chain Sex from California. It's a really mad kind of carnival.
I've heard of them quite a lot since I met you. You told me a lot about them.
No, it's pretty wild stuff.
The truth is that you came over here to audition with Public Image.
Yeah, something like that, and whatever happened. Ended up meeting him because he knew Wobble. That's it. He knew Wobble.
Yeah, I used to play with Wobble.
It's kind of being mates from that.
And
buddies.
With him for quite a long while.
Human Condition, and then with Jim Walker from Peel as well. And then with Just Wobble, with the Invaders of the Art. And then we split up. And I wanted to carry the name on Jar Wobble and like, just knock a band together and just carry on calling it Jar Wobble, but he wouldn't have that, so I was going to go to court. But I know Judge Pickles, so I'd have won it. He would have been nameless. He would have, because I could have carried a name on if it had went that far.
So I changed my name to Jar Wobble, but Wobble, I mean, it was one of those kind of silly things. So we ended up deciding, what can we do then? And what did we end up doing?
This.
A lot of people will probably hear you for the first time on this programme. What would you say your influences were?
I don't know.
They differ a lot, I think.
Perry Como. What's that album you got with all those nasal, those noses sounds are going, it's a whole album of that. It's just going, it's loads of that. Stuff like that. Kinky Boots. I love that. Kinky Boots. You know, Patrick McNee and all that stuff. 60s kind of weird. Nervous Norvis. You know, kind of like weird novelty stuff that's got really weird effects and all that. It's not jangly, is it?
It's not jangly. It's not jangly like all the.
He can't play like that anyway. Can you play that?
Not yet. I can't know, but I will. Like it's not the Manchester.
It's Gene Krupa on guitar. That's what it is.
I don't know him.
Gene Krupa, you know, Ginger Baker style.
Oh,
all that.
He's a drummer.
Yeah, but like on guitar. It's more like that.
Yeah.
So would you say that you're more like sort of the Valentines, that kind of stuff?
No.
Nothing like them. Sonic Youth.
No, we're just like the Manic Street Preachers. That's what
Janet Street Porters.
So you are the Janet Street Porters. So you'd like to say that
we
you're
wouldn't
15
be like
years
sound like them because they don't sound like no one apparently.
Was they 15 years ahead of their time? That's why.
Yeah.
Are they? Yeah.
So in 15 years' time, you might actually sound like them.
So if they're 15 years ahead of their time, we ain't got much to look forward to in 15 years, have we, really? Like certain gigs like the Falcon, and I like them ones. But when you get the bigger gigs with like the bouncers at certain gigs, you've got to like look up to them because they're
really tall.
They work very hard and they're always trying to look for a game of baseball in between, aren't they? Like they're always you see them with all their gear, like their baseball bats. So I don't know how they find the time to find a game in between working.
Right, so this London scene then. Okay.
You are going to be touring in the future, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'd like to be.
You'd like that very much, wouldn't you?
All that.
Yeah. Especially with a group. Yeah, because that way we could like be seeing
Can't bring the dog though, man.
Things, and then we could play at the same time. And
yeah, we can actually get it together and we can rehearse and have an idea about it.
So what would people expect when they come and see you play?
Emptiness.
In the void of the universal. No, I don't know, kind of a bit of bombasticness or something like that. I think that's what's been happening. we want to tour Russia, basically. I think that'd be great. We're going to go to Latvia, won't we?
No, we're not.
Oh, that's been
No,
blown
no,
out
no.
because all the stuff going on there.
Yeah,
But,
it's off.
Things like that, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? You know, rather going to Russia rather than doing America or something like that.
No,
Yeah, we got a few things. We got loads of stuff, actually, that we haven't even sorted out yet. But it's like just getting some gigs, you know, just doing gigs and getting kind of checking it out, man. I don't know.
Could you tell me, Cole, what is the meaning of life? Or your meaning of life? Meaning
Well,
of your life?
You know when you're in a bathtub and like you kind of like get under the water and it's that really warm feeling, it's really cold out and you go, oh, you go, God, it just feels so great. And
You
you
should,
start like,
have cold baths and then you wouldn't have that.
well, and that's it. In wintertime I have cold baths because like that way your
And you see out the
your
window,
heating system
damn,
in your
can't you?
body ends up getting like, it warms itself so when you're out. So in summer when it's hot, like it was last summer, it's like you have really hot baths and then you come out and you get cooled down. When you're starting out, you have, you know, some gigs are really brilliant and you didn't expect it and you're going, wow, this is all right. And then, you know, sometimes like, you know, you're gigging and it's like, oh, people don't know who you are, so whatever the night is and you end up trying to get a decent support. But the thing is, we've had these gigs that have really like, people we didn't even know, man, out of town and like, we're going, wow, you know, what's going on? You know, where are you from and all that stuff? And so I say I'm from the East End, but actually he's from the East End. I'm from, you know, America and all that stuff. But it's like, so we just kind of take.
So do
that
people
for
ever
sake.
think you're an American band when they hear you talking?
No, they think we're from England trying to be Americans.
Yeah,
and it's like
yeah,
by the
that's
fact that I
right, yeah.
sing, and it's, you know what I mean?
Don't you think
It's
it'd
like,
be better for you if you told everyone you were American and then perhaps everybody would like you?
yeah, I'm totally
a lot more?
American, and I'm never really going to get used
How'd
to
you- how'd
this
you
over
f-
here. But I'm only doing it because I'm with my good friends over here. You know? It has done for a few people. Like there's gigs we did. We had this whole weird little fan club of people. Who were those? Remember that? You know, when we did
They
those
was
YouTube
drunk.
gigs
They
and all
was
that.
drunk and
No,
they say
all
that every
split-
night just to try to get a lift back, didn't they, to every group?
No, that wasn't true.
Oh, right, and they weren't, but
They're all swirling.
it'd probably change your life if you was directly involved with it, like if you was the singer or in the band.
Hasn't changed his.
It might, you'd probably have to change your life having to get to the rehearsals and that, but I can't see it really like changing people's life. There's not
well,
many bands that do that, is there really?
Time doing the things that you want.